The top stories: White Hill residents to be relocated. Man charged over social media posting deemed harmful to a cabinet minister. And we're getting all conkie ready. Welcome to Nation News for Wednesday, November the 26th, 2014.
No matter where you are in the world, at home or abroad, Nation News keeps you connected with what's happening in Barbados through our website, video newscast, and online e-papers. So stay connected with Nation News. News, your time, your way.
Residents of White Hill, the St. Andrew district, which bore the worst of last week's heavy rains, seem likely to get their wish to be relocated. The road in the area, which was already in a terrible state, has deteriorated to such an extent that the Minister of Transport and Works, Michael Lashley, says it will be abandoned based on technical advice. The minister made the announcements during a visit to the area following complaints about their treatment from residents. He confessed to being shocked by what he saw. White Hill is experiencing severe erosion and land slippage, and residents say they are virtually cut off from the rest of Barbados. A social media posting deemed to be menacing to a government minister has led to a police charge against a Christchurch man. 39-year-old Omar Sean Watson of Maxwell is expected to appear at the District A Magistrates Court on Thursday on a charge of malicious communication. A police release said that earlier this month a message appeared on social media which was menacing in character and caused Transport Minister Michael Lashley annoyance, distress and anxiety. Lawyers have said that there is a lack of understanding among social media users that they are legally responsible for what they write. The opposition leader, in her annual speech to the Chamber of Commerce, has been speaking about what she calls the pauperization of the country under the Frundle Stewart administration. Mia Motley told the Chamber's monthly luncheon meeting that Barbados had gone from being a country punching above its weight to one where most people are struggling to make ends meet.
I have seen the pauperization of the middle class take place in this country. People who traditionally had money, who have had to draw down on their savings, and who now own assets but are truly cash poor. I have seen the desperation of business people and hear your calls and pleas almost on a daily basis. Small and not so small, frantically struggling to keep enterprises afloat because 6 years is just too long to be struggling.
Ms. Motley also made a jab at the leadership of Prime Minister Stewart.
I have seen the pauperization of the middle class take place in this country. People who traditionally had money, who have had to draw down on their savings, and who now own assets but are truly cash poor. I have seen the desperation of business people and hear your calls and pleas almost on a daily basis. Small and not so small, frantically struggling to keep enterprises afloat because 6 years is just too long to be struggling. I have heard the horror stories from the bus stand to the hospital. Many of you want to stay the course. Many of you don't know, however, if you can hold out. The truth is, the average Barbadian wants to be rescued from what can only be considered a nightmare. They want solutions, even if the solutions can't do anything for them today. They want solutions to give them hope.
Also speaking at the Chamber of Commerce luncheon was the business group's president, Tracy Shuffler, who said waste and energy management and technology have the potential to boost the economy in the future. She said these were some of the ideas discussed recently when the Chamber's board considered areas that would join tourism in providing prominent income for Barbados. Ms. Shuffler also said the international business sector, a key one, may have to move towards greater specialization. A new global report and another worrying health statistic for Barbados. The new study by the International Agency for Research on Cancer, the Specialized Cancer Agency of the World Health Organization, shows that nearly 500,000 new cancer cases per year worldwide can be attributed to excess body weight. And Barbados leads the way among women, with overweight or obesity accounting for what the report called the strikingly high 12.7% of female cancers, the highest rate in the world. Barbados was followed by the Czech Republic and Puerto Rico. The findings revealed that obesity-related cancer is a greater problem for women than men. Minister of Culture Stephen Lashley has attended the media launch of BIMROC, a digital lifestyle magazine.
I hear from you that your aim is to help to transform the kind of thinking that the world needs. And we are not too small to impact the world. You have the ability buried within you to impact the world and make a difference in tiny Barbados.
The magazine is produced by the video production company New Visual Media, started by young businessmen. It will focus on local food, fashion, entertainment, culture, and music. The premiere edition will be launched on Independence Day. Somehow, it feels like Conkie Day as we have two events involving the seasonal Bajan treat. First, we hear about a group of Martinican students at the Samuel Jackman Prescott Polytechnic learning how to make not only conkies but also cuckoo and coconut bread, as they assisted the food and catering students at the Polytechnic. Next week, they will take the lead and show the Bajans how to make Martinican treats. Over at St. Giles Primary School, students also received a lesson in conkie making, thanks to the Barbados Labour Party's Women's League. Entitled the Conkie Making Affair, the event on Tuesday was held at the Sunbeam Preschool in Wildy and featured an interactive demonstration by Chesil Rock, who also told the children stories of old Barbados. In sport, Keir Beckles has delivered Barbados' second medal at the Central American and Caribbean Games in Veracruz in Mexico. Earlier, Beckles came third in the women's 100 meters hurdles in 13.47 seconds. It's the second medal for Barbados after Levi Cadogan delivered a silver on Tuesday in the men's 100 meters. Finally, hold your noses. The next story is about, you couldn't have guessed it, a fart pill. Yes, a fart pill. A French inventor says pills he developed to make bodily gases smell like chocolate were inspired by a particularly, flatulent meal with friends. Christian Poincheval said his Lutin Malin, or crafty imp, line of pills can make a customer's bodily gases smell like chocolate, roses, or violets. Mr. Poincheval developed the chocolate scent specially for Christmas, saying he expects a real need over the festive season. The website selling the products markets the pills as the Father Christmas Fart Pill, perhaps a gesture to the 65-year-old creator, and no jokes about him being an old fart. And that's Nation News for Wednesday. And just to let you know that this week we marked our first anniversary, so our thanks to our producers, the journalists at The Nation, the photographers, and of course you. We love your feedback. Do let us know what you think. And see you on Thursday.